everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Madeline from KnittingHouseSquare, and today I have another unboxing and review for you. So today I'm going to be showing you, right here we have the Jumbo Ball Winder and the Umbrella Swift, and these are both from the Lykke brand. It's spelled Lykke, L-Y-K-K-E, and previously this brand has always made really deluxe knitting needles. So they were the ones that came out with those like really gorgeous sets of knitting needles, and I believe they're in like a leather or really high quality case. I'll insert a picture of those before. You've probably seen them at your local knitting store. And so I've had my eye on these for quite a long time. They were originally released back in November of 2020, but they were really hard to get your hands on, right? So they'd go into local knitting stores and then immediately sell out. So I was finally able to get some at my local knitting shop. And so today I'm going to do an unboxing and review for you. I feel like this could end up being one of those really hot knitting products around the holiday season, like the big gift to give this year. So I thought this video might be helpful if you're interested in purchasing one of these for yourself. So these are quite pricey. So I think the ball winder is more expensive. So this ball winder right here costs $100. And then the Umbrella Swift I paid $52 for. So I'm pretty sure these prices are fairly universal across knitting stores, but there could be a little variation depending on where you buy yours. So just a quick disclaimer, this video isn't sponsored or affiliated in any way with this product. I purchased both these items with my own money, so all opinions are my own. And if you're interested in purchasing some, I purchased mine from my local yarn store called Loop Yarn. They actually posted on their Instagram that they had a few in stock. So I'll leave their Instagram handle down below if you're curious to see if they have any more in stock. But I found that it's usually just the local yarn shops that are stocking these, and then they sell out almost immediately. So let's get started opening each one of these up. So first, just a little bit of background information. These first came out in November 2020, as I mentioned before, and they are available in two different colors or two different types of wood. So the color I got is called Mango Wood, and then there's also a Rosewood. So I'll put up on the screen the two different color comparisons of what the two different types of wood look like. And then inside of each box, you get whatever the product is, and then you get a carrying case, I believe, or like a cloth bag to put it in. So that is pretty cool as well. So I'm excited to open these up and see what they look like inside. Okay, so first just taking a look at the packaging. So they each came in these cardboard boxes. They feel like pretty high quality cardboard boxes. We have the picture of what I'm getting. So I'm getting the Mango Wood Jumbo Ball Winder. Just says, beautifully handcrafted wooden yarn winder made from sustainably sourced mango wood. Gives us each one of the product dimensions. Same thing on the other side. And then just says made in India, worldwide replacement warranty. So they're guaranteed for 5 years against manufacturer defects. And if you experience a failure, visit their website. So that's pretty nice. A lot of times I found with knitting needles especially, I haven't been able to actually use a warranty, even if it was a manufacturer defect. So that's nice that they put that on the box. Here's the Umbrella Swift. So again, it says it should have the Umbrella Swift, 2 pins, and a storage bag. Gives us all the dimensions. Beautifully handcrafted wooden yarn swift made from sustainably sourced mango wood. Again, made in India, and this one also has a warranty for 5 years against manufacturer defects. And same thing on the other side. And I also had to do like a ship from one loop yarn to another loop yarn, so I think that's how this box got a little damaged along the way. So now I'm going to start out by opening this one right here. Okay, so we have a little bit of, there's something in here. I almost feel like this one might have been opened before. So here's the actual thing that's going to hold our ball of yarn once it's wound. carrying case. And then this looks like some sort of oil. I don't see any instructions with it, so maybe I'll have to look on their website and see if I can find any. Because I'm curious as to like how much I'm supposed to use that along the way. So this is definitely how we connect it to the table. So I'm going to see if I can find some instructions on how to put this one together real quick. Okay, so I was able to solve the mystery, and actually I called up Loop and they helped me out. So it is really easy to put together. So let me disassemble it first and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so you don't actually need this piece to put it together. The first thing you can do is you can take this piece that actually holds the strand of yarn, and it just fits really nicely into that little groove there. And then we take the little knob and screw this part on. Okay, next up, you have to actually lift this piece up to be able to slide this on. So I thought I needed to use this key to actually like untighten this part, but you don't. You just, and then when you take it off, you can lift this piece up again, slide it off, lower it back down. So that's how you would go about storing it. So that makes it a lot easier. And then once you have this piece on, of course you can see how this will now work. Then the last thing is this piece that can connect it to a table. So you just fit this piece right into the little groove along the side, so then that holds it really nice and tight, so I like that feature a lot. And this metal piece also has a pad on the one side, so that way you aren't damaging, actually it has pads on both sides, so that way you aren't damaging your table or your ball winder. So that is really cool. So that is this whole first ball winder, and so far it feels like really nice quality. Like I get why it costs so much completely. The only tricky thing about putting it together is you gotta lift it up. So next up, let's open up the Swift. So again, we have a nice carrying case. So the smaller one is going to be the one that we use to tighten this piece as we move the yarn ball winder up and down. This is going to be the one that we use to hold it or secure it to the table. So first I'm just going to get this bottom one started. So you can see as you push it up, it gets larger, and then eventually, if we were actually winding yarn, we tighten that into place. So once again, this one feels like really nice quality. It's all tied, and then it looks almost like the two strands are like melted together to make sure they all stay. And if any of these ever break, you can also just tie them together again with like some like twine, so that they stay nice and secure. Cool. So next up, what I'm gonna do, So next up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab some yarn and let's try winding it. Okay, so I'm gonna test it out with some of this Brooklyn Tweed Arbor. So first let me assemble everything. So now after unboxing and testing them right here, I would say that I would recommend these. I do think they're really nice, they're really luxurious, and you can feel why they cost so much. Like, the quality of the work is outstanding. I do think with this one they should have included a little bit of instructions for like what is the little thing of oil for and the little screw thing, because I honestly have no idea what those two are for. And like how to assemble it. That would have been a little bit nice, especially because it's $100. But hopefully this video helped anyone who was struggling to put theirs together, just like I was. But the Swift, again, this is a really nice yarn Swift, and for, I feel like $50 is a fairly fair price for something of this quality. So I would recommend checking out your local yarn shops to see if you can pick up one of these sets if you're interested in them. They are quite large, so I don't know how many yarn shops will actually be like shipping them from one place to another. But yeah, I would say keep your eye out. Thank you so much for watching today. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them down below. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. That way you stay up to date on all my future videos.